All right, guys, you want my update on SMCI? This is a very tricky one, right? And we've seen big cap stocks do this, and this is why it's so important to follow this strategy if you're looking for bottom reversals. Obviously, you're probably watching this video, and that's probably your personality if you're trying to find them. And this is what I like to teach here: is buy stocks that are extremely depressing when nobody wants them, when they're extremely low. For example, like SMCI. Now, the one thing I can guarantee that's going to happen is we're going to hit the EMA 5, the 10, and the 20. And I remember CrowdStrike. Remember that big drop down from this thing, and it has recovered and it's done amazing. Remember this one? Same scenario that I'm looking at. As you can see, makes a big move down, and it hugs this ATR4. But where do we always go back to a T? We touch the EMA 5, go back down some more, get some more time distance, and retest that EMA 5. That's what I'm looking for SMCI. Anything that I don't touch in 5 daily candles is long. Something like this, I would look for a 7th daily candle touch. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 daily candles. Big move down because of the audit, right? If you looked at any of these news here, you can see why is it crashing and all this. One, they just had earnings. We didn't expect with all these terrible news, didn't really have high hopes, but they had the fiscal earnings here. The price price sales are projected to come in well below. It's still looking for a new financial auditor, and that's the big deal. And management doesn't know when its delayed 10K report for fiscal 2024 will be filed. So there's a lot of things going on with this stock that are just not good. It's you got the auditor, they didn't file their 10K, the financial earnings were bad, and you can see, you might scratch your head and be like, well, how did this SEC allow this thing to get all the way over to $100? It's been great, everyone was happy, hopium, everything, and that's what I want to tell you guys. That's why you never want to buy it when these things start pumping. They're dangerous. They're risky. And people might be like, it's very dangerous to buy it when it's plummeting down. No, it's much more safer to buy it here at my lower green band that is extremely oversold and have very nice price targets than buying it way up in this area. This was a massive move up, and this is kind of like a short squeeze, right? But as you can see, even with this big move up, you can see what happens here. We have lots of candles not touching the 5. We hit this upper band. We go back down to retest, and we go back up. And then you go back. I did not short this till I think the weekly candle. I like to use the weekly for the shorting. But that's besides the point. I'll get into the buy zone. But you can see on the weekly, we were so overextended, and then we kept coming. We plummeted down, right? But here's the weekly. We have much room to go down, but for a very short-term perspective, we know this EMA 5 is due. And if you look at this data price range here, this is a 35% move up to the EMA 5. Can it do that right off, in a blink? Yes, it can. It can really just do that. The SMCI is known for crazy pumping. So yeah, we go down here. We have this, kind of a minor move up here from the lows. Look at the 15-minute chart here. We went all the way down to $20 and we started going up from here. This is a 13% move from the lows. Let's just say you didn't get the lows. We'll say you got it at $21 here. $21, you still would have made about 10% move. So I'm eyeing this one for really the dead cat bounce. I'm not trying to invest. I don't like doing that unless if it's a really there's a couple companies I post in the Discord, I'll share that, but I post in like dividends companies that are very slow, and I just get average returns. This one I would love to not see a nice balance. The EMA 5 has massive room. We haven't touched it in 6 daily candles. I'm looking more for a 10th daily candle touch due to this. I love how we touched this lower band here. This is awesome. These were false signals here. You could have easily got some money here though, but this one's looking pretty good here. Touched it and it's starting to come back up. So anybody that got in early, it sucks. I understand. Know from your pain. A lot of these big moves are going to happen on this EMA 20. Notice when they decide to release this news, the algorithms are like, bam, right on the 20, dump it down. People buy the first dip, and they're like, oh, God, it keeps going down. But you should have never bought these dips. You got to wait the time distance from the EMA 5. Never buy the first drops. You will get burned. You might be like, oh, I made money before, but I'm telling you, 9 times out of the 10, you buy these first drops, you will get burnt. It goes down, it goes down, it goes down. This right here was your ATR4 that's valid. You had 5, 6 daily candles not touching this EMA 5. You know it has to touch it. It's powerful knowledge. It has about a 37% room up to the EMA 5. Massive gains. We know it's not going to touch the 10 and 20 anytime soon. It's not likely. They are the algos control this market. They'll touch the 5 and then it'll go down. And where's your buy zones? At the ATR4, which is this green band. It's customized with settings. If you're in the Discord, you had these settings to where your chart looks like this. You avoid a lot of false noise. All this is false noise in my system. None of this is a buy zone. This is just all false noise, just randomly guessing, and nothing is happening. I look for this lower band to be touched. I don't know, have we ever touched this lower band in SMCI? This is the first time we've actually ever touched it. Look at this. We have never touched this lower band on SMCI. I think this company, I know a lot of people are doubting it. I do think it can recover, and they've done it before. They had this problem before. But as you can see right here, we touched it and we moved up. But yeah, it's a higher risk play. I mean, oh yeah, you see how this, it happens all the time, right? You go away from the EMA5, you touch this, you get very close. What happens is price goes back to the EMA5. It touches the 10, it touches the 20. We see this time and time again, but this is the first time we have been this, touching this, my lower band like this much. The K value is at a 12.90. I like to look for less than 10 on bigger cap stocks, but keep this one on watch. I think if we touch the lower band again, I like to get into it. I don't think it's bad for a dead cat bounce, 10%. I just showed you on the intraday, it went up 15%. But yeah, you got to look at your risk versus reward. Yes, it can go down some more, but you have a 37% return to that EMA5. It's looking very good in my opinion. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join the Discord and how I find these plays, how I like to find my bottom reversals, I always buy stocks that are depressing, that are ready for a bottom reversal. And if you enjoy this kind of personality where you want to buy stocks, buy them low and sell them high instead of just randomly guessing when stocks are running, and got caught up in SMCI when it was like $30, $50, $20. It sucks, but you have to follow a system that, finds these undervalued plays like this. But definitely join the Discord. Click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, or in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read all these channels here. It doesn't mean you're a member yet. If you want to be a member, it's so cheap. You don't even have to worry about it's not going to break your bank. Just hit day trade alerts here, and that'll give you the access to the highest tier. Your name will be labeled gold, and it's only $12 a month. Super affordable. You're not going to miss out. I think you guys are going to love it. And if you hit server shop or server subscriptions, wherever it says up here on the top left, it will show you these two memberships too, and you can kind of read about it. But since I'm streaming, it's not showing it. But it's really nice. I offer $6 a month if you just want swing trading. If you want day trade and swing trades, a whole combination of everything, it's $12 a month, and it's super easy. But yeah, if you just click in day trade alerts, or day trade, that will give you access to the membership. And if you have an Android, some people struggle with how do I subscribe? Just use your computer or your phone's browser, and then you can use your Android just as fine. But yeah, I like to I text in the premium chat. Right here is where the community comes. If you have any questions, I also have live streams where I can show you guys my real-time analysis, charts, and all that. I'm loving swing trading. This month alone, we made over 150% gains on swing trades doing this exact strategy of rinsing, repeating, 10%, 10%, 10%, and it's just awesome, right? This right here would have gave you a 10% from the lower band touch up in here. I would have taken this game because it can go back down. You don't want to lose those gains, or you can just trail and stop it, right? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I appreciate if you get a like, subscribe, comment. This is my update on SMCI. I am bullish for the short term on this. I'll be looking for a lower band touch, and I'll be putting some big money into this until we hit the EMA5, as that's all I need to hit, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's get some money tomorrow. Peace out.